JAMB finally admits to errors in the results that were just recently released. In the press conference that was briefly done in JAMB headquarters on Wednesday today, it was revealed by JAMB registrar that there were errors in the just concluded examination. In the press conference, Professor Ishaq Oloide, who is the JAMB registrar, was seen crying in the video due to the fact that so many students were affected by this error. Here is the video.
Within 24 hours of rigorous work, we were able to isolate where the problem emanated from, as I have said earlier on. It happened in 65 centers in Lagos and 92 centers in Owerri zone. That is covering the cities, just as Ibadan is regarded as Ibadan zone, covering all the 5 states of the southwest. Owerri is also covering all the 5 states of the east, of the southeast. But Lagos stands alone because of the huge number that is coming from Lagos alone. In these centers, the centers that we have mentioned, the patch was not properly applied in some center servers, which we later discovered, by the service provider. And that failure disrupted the upload of the candidate response within the first 3 or 4 days as applicable to Lagos and Owerri zone. We are saying 3 or 4 because in Lagos, you have examination on Monday. In Owerri, there was no examination on Monday. So it disrupted them only for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But in Lagos, for 4 days, including Monday. The 2025 UTME that could have been our finest yet, were it not for the carelessness, negligence, and lack of concern exhibited by the agent entrusted with this crucial yet straightforward function. Immediately we realized this, we summoned the chief external examiners of Lagos, Imo, Anambra, Oyo, Abia, and Ebonyi, the 6 states affected. I'm happy they are with us. Fortunately, they all swiftly responded to join the group. We also invited Professor Bashir Galadanchi, a leading expert in computer science, to join the already people who are there, the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, because many of the schools complaining seriously are schools from private school, and we didn't want to do anything that somebody will say, oh, they do something, we open our door widely.
So you watched the video. The states affected by this error includes Lagos and 5 southeast states, talking about Owerri zone. Lagos had 206,610 candidates affected across 65 centers, while 173,387 candidates in 92 centers in 5 states in the southeast were also affected. So JAMB is set to reschedule the exams for these affected candidates. The total number of candidates that are affected by this error are 379,997 candidates are the ones affected, and they are going to be the ones that will be rescheduled to rewriting this exam. So please take note of this, that it is not all candidates that will be rescheduled to rewriting this exam, only these affected candidates. And like I made mention of, it is only in Lagos State as well as 5 states in the southeast that would be rewriting this examination. Please disregard any information telling you that all the candidates that sat for the 2025 UTME JAMB examination would be rewriting the exam. No, only affected candidates will be rewriting this examination. I know that no institution is perfect, nobody is perfect, but the thing is this: even if JAMB has owned up to the fact that okay, now they've accepted their errors and their flaws, then what about other candidates that may have been affected by one way or the other, and they are not under this category of Lagos and the 5 southeast states that they are referring to? What about other states? Have they really done proper scrutiny about it? Because it won't be funny that some students that are affected in other states would not be considered. That would not be fair. Okay, now JAMB is talking about rescheduling. What about other issues, other problems? Problems like there are some students that are unable to check their results even till now. I know of so many students, due to the fact that they are having issues with the SIM, maybe they misplaced their SIM card, or probably they are having network challenges. There are some network providers that are having network challenges. I will not be mentioning names, but they have network challenges, and while trying to check in their results up till now, so many students are unable to get their results. So what is JAMB doing about that? Okay, even if it's not in the hands of JAMB, it's not coming from the fault of JAMB, what about if they try to make sure that this result is available on the online platform, that students can easily go there and then check their result? Up till now, JAMB has not released the result in their online platform, which doesn't make sense. The result should be made available on the online platform so that it will be very easy for students to access their results. Also, I got reports that some students who tried to check in their results, they got responses that were kind of strange. Responses like involved in illicit solicitation, responses like extraneous finger anomaly, responses like underaged and underperformed. Me, I don't understand the first two, but that last one I would want to understand. That is underaged and underperformed. Now, I know that, okay, for underage students, there was a particular requirement that JAMB placed for them, which is 80%. They are supposed to score 80% before they can be considered for admission. Now, 80% of 400 is 320, meaning they are supposed to score at least 320. We are aware of that. But then, what about those that were unable to meet up to that 320? Are they not supposed to see their results? Because now you just saying that underage and underperformed. Now you are not telling them what they scored. So to me, I feel that they are supposed to release their results. Let them know their score. I watched a particular interview where Dr. Fabian Benjamin was asked that how can the students now communicate with JAMB with regards to all these errors. Then he said that there is an online ticketing platform that students can use to assessing, complaints. They can forward their complaints to JAMB and JAMB would see their complaints. But up till now, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 2 days now that website has been down. The link has been down. So many students have been trying to forward their complaints, but yet the site has not been opening. So I don't understand why the site has still not been open till now, because now there are so many issues currently surrounding JAMB. So these issues now, they are supposed to open a ticketing platform where they can be communicating with students online. But now, even with their ticketing platform, it's not even working. So what are they doing about it? Because so many students are falling into the hands of scammers. Yes, they are falling into the hands of scammers. And then all these students falling into the hands of scammers, it is still JAMB that is responsible for this action because of the fact that they are not communicating with these students. Lastly, if you have any other challenge as a student that you've been passing through with regards to what you passed through in your JAMB hall, your score, anything that is bothering you, drop it in the comment section, or you can send a DM to me on WhatsApp, and then I will leave my WhatsApp number on the screen here. So just forward a DM to me on WhatsApp, and then ensure that you forward this message to as much as possible. Make sure that you repost this message so as for this message to get to JAMB, so they can take quick action about these problems that are surrounding the exam. If you are yet to be a subscriber or a follower of this channel, do well to hit that subscribe or follow button to get more, because tomorrow they are going to be holding their meeting and I'm going to be dropping updates from tomorrow, especially those that would be rescheduled, and then the dates of their exam, because they said that from Thursday tomorrow reprinting will commence for those that are rescheduled. All right, so for you to follow up updates and info, because this period you have to be up to date with information, because info is power. So all you need to do is to follow up this channel, be a subscriber or be a follower of this channel, and then also share to your friends so as for them to be aware of this channel. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.